Hello there. Talking about silencing the lamb. Bishop Thomas Tobin of Rhode Island effectively excommunicated Patrick Kennedy because he refused to use healthcare reform to change the status quo enacted 30 years ago, i.e. the woman's choice to abort. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in favor of abortion unless it is needed to save the life of the mother. Who are the players here? Well, there's Congressman Patrick Kennedy of Rhode Island for one. He is the son of late Senator Ted Kennedy. Then there is Bishop Thomas Tobin of Rhode Island. Bishop Tobin has an issue with Patrick Kennedy having told CNSnews.com that the Catholic Church is doing nothing but fanning the flames of dissent and discord by taking the position that it will oppose the healthcare reform bill under consideration in Congress unless it is amended to explicitly prohibit funding of abortion. Doesn't that sound familiar? You remember my comment on Michigan Congressman Bart Stupak's amendment, which does precisely that. It outlaws abortion by prohibiting even health insurers to pay for it, even where the life of the mother is at stake. Well, Bishop Tobin continues, Congressman Patrick Kennedy's statement about the Catholic Church's position on healthcare reform is irresponsibly and ignorant of the facts. But the congressman is correct in stating that he can't understand. He got that part right, the bishop says. He claims the bishops of the United States are indeed in favor of comprehensive healthcare reform. Bishop Tobin, you have no position unless you make it public. As of this day, I have not heard one single word from the Catholic Church, from any church for that matter, or its leaders publicly supporting healthcare. No bishop, no pope. To me, that means that unless you support healthcare publicly, you do not support it. Just sitting in your pews doesn't cut it. And paying a lobbyist to talk the Senate into changing the status quo on abortion is not the same as paying one to support healthcare reform. But then you can't support healthcare, can you now? Because that would be against the interest of the right radical Republicans who want to prevent its passage so as to hurt the Democrats. Again, as to abortion, let me make clear that I had 7 children with 2 women. That was too much for one. 5 girls and 2 boys, one of which is a Marine. If any of my ex's life would have been in jeopardy because of her pregnancy, and only then, I would have supported abortion. I agree with Patrick Kennedy. It appears the Church only cares for the life of the unborn, not for the life of their mothers. Until the Church publicly and loudly says that it supports universal health care, the word is Orbi et Orbi, we do not. Oh, and if you want to excommunicate me too, you are too late. I did that myself after I had an extraterrestrial communication on a hot Thursday afternoon in July of 1983. But that is another story. Except, of course, didn't virtually all prophets have their extraterrestrial communication in a hot climate, and I bet on a hot Thursday afternoon? I'm glad Abraham didn't have the party poopers then, the psychoanalysts. They would have called it command hallucination. As I said previously, my personal experience with the healthcare systems in France, in Spain, in Germany, where I had a quad bypass, and in Italy was highly satisfactory. Here's a thought. Since the Vatican is in the center of Rome and its employees are mostly Italians and therefore covered by the Italian single-payer healthcare system, why exactly is the Church against healthcare reform? Think about it. I'm open to you educating me. Take care.